Hi, I'm Joel Goodman, and this is a help video for Salut d'amour, especially for Alex. And this piece is, well, it's a tricky piece for grade 3. It's on 2 pages. It is not easy. So we're going to get started with the left hand. Now, the first note in the left hand is a low D. Okay, so you might want to write that in. I'll just show you. See? Okay, so it's a low D. We're going to start down there, so it's really low. So here's middle C, so it's 2 octaves below, 1, 2. So you get 1, 2, 1, 2. Now on the next bar, you have to hold the D down, and you play an A and the D after it. Now if you're quite young, like about 7 or 8, that kind of age, you might not be able to stretch that far yet. If you can't, don't worry, you'll just have to let the little finger come up. Okay, so as you can see there, I'm using finger 5, and then 1 and 2, okay? And then it says to put 4 on F sharp. I will put a sharp sign in by that F sharp, because otherwise I might forget if I was just starting. F sharp, there you are. So here we go. Okay, so that's the same 2 notes above, and then we have a low E. So many of my beginners confuse this note with C. E looks a bit like a C, but that's a low E in the left hand. That is a low E in the left hand. And then a B and a D. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So that's the left hand. Okay, let's go to the right hand and get this cable out of the way. The right hand. We have an A, again it's very low, and an F sharp. Okay, it's A and F sharp. Alright, and we get that twice. So we get sh and sh. Up to the treble clef. Here's the melody. I love this melody. It's such a lovely melody. It's a piece of music I really like, actually. So that was tea, coffee, 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 tea, tea, tea. Finish. I did go on to line 2 there, but I'll cover those notes in a sec. Fingers, 5. 1, 5. Now, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, so 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to write those in and show you on the camera. 5, 4, 3. No, wait. Oh, I've done it in the wrong place. Thank goodness for rubbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I've written that in there. They're the fingers there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's nice when you get to have a sequence like that that uses all of the fingers. So when we put it together, now the rhythm here is coffee, hold, and. Coffee, hold, and. That's how I'd say it. Coffee, hold, and. Coffee, hold, and. Together. Now, what tips can I give you when the melody starts? Now, the word I think of in my head is coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So it's constant. The rhythm is the same. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Let's hear it again. Coffee, 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 coffee. We're on to line 2. You may want to draw lines to match up some of the bits that hands together. I'll just show the camera. You might want to draw lines like between the right hand and the left hand sometimes to see what goes with what. You don't have to. If you can see it already, don't worry about it. But if you find it hard to know what goes with what, draw a little line between them. We're on to line 2. Okay. We'll do the same again. We'll go left hand, then right hand. So we're a 4 on A. Okay, there's a lot going on there. I'm just playing it once to see what the deal is. This is hard, okay? I mean, I'm probably not going to be teaching this to many of my grade 3s. I try and pick the easiest ones. This is one of the most beautiful ones and one of the nicest pieces, but I feel it's pretty tough. So, the left hand there. A, then C sharp. Maybe write the C sharp in, okay? If you are a kind of person, most beginners are, who forget your sharps, write it in. There, left hand, C sharp. Okay, so that bit's under the hand. When I say it's under the hand, the fingers don't need to move. Oops, rubber. 3 moves to D. So D, F sharp, C sharp, E and F sharp, B, D and F sharp. There's so much going on around there. You take your time on this little bit. D, F sharp, C sharp, E and F sharp, B, D and F sharp, then you move. Sometimes with my pupils I like to circle the places where we move. I'll just show you on the camera what I've just done. I've circled that because I know I've got to move. So, let's see what's next. After that move. We move again, gosh. So we're on an E, then A and D. And the D stays the same, but we change to a G sharp. Okay, finally, the final bar, down to A. Okay, we get A, octave, G. So here's the left. So we get, let's go, coffee, hold, and coffee, 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 hold, and coffee, hold, and coffee, hold, and right hand. Here comes the beautiful melody. So that was the end of the last section, wasn't it? T, T. Now let's see, the book says 2 and 3. I'm probably not going to follow the book here with the fingers, but look, if you're already good at this bit, for goodness sake, do not change the fingers. If you know what you're doing here, don't change the fingers. I'm going to go from the beginning of line 2 again. So, T, 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 coffee, 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 T, T, hold, and T. Now, no, I don't like the book suggestion. Why are they saying? I don't like the book suggestion. So I'm going to go with my own here. On the last bar, I'm going to use 1 and 3, then 1 and 4. I'll show the camera, don't worry. I will show you what I'm doing. So 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and then I'm going 2 and 5. It's all under the hand, you see. So, whoops, but I was looking up at the camera there. 2 and 5. Let me show the camera. These are the fingers I've written in. 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 5. You don't have to change the fingers. If you already can do that bit, don't worry. Leave it. So, oh, and also we've got a repeat of the finger pattern 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me show you where I mean. Here. Again, it repeats 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same as up there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there are some patterns which makes learning in piece a bit easier. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I took my time there to see where the tricky bits were. I am sight reading this, so I haven't looked at it before. So it helps me know where my pupils will stumble by looking at it for the first time on video. So again, I think of the word coffee to get the rhythm. Coffee, oh dear. Coffee, 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 coffee. Hold and okay? We'll move on. You can always rewind, watch it slow-mo. So I sound a bit slow. Anyhow, line 3. I think, no, I thought we have some repeated material, but maybe we don't. Let me just have a quick look. We do. Yeah, okay, so bar 11 and bar 12 are the same. Yeah, bar 11 and bar 12 are the same as bar 3 and bar 4. Let's just mark that in my score, and then I'll show you. These two bars down here are exactly the same as these two here, so we don't need to learn anything new there. You might want to copy up your finger numbers from before, so you know what you're doing. You might want to write sharp signs in, do whatever it takes. Oh, did it wrong. Rubber. Wrote the numbers in the wrong place again. Here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. So I'm going to go from the middle of the last line of page 1. Okay, so we've just done this in the left hand. Okay, I've just gone for the beginning of that line. Now, we're on a G. Okay, so this is bar 11, 12, 13. Okay, bar 13, the middle of the last line. We start with 3 on G. I'm writing it in. I'll show the camera after. 3 on G, 4 on F sharp, and then 5 on E. You might want to write the letters. I don't mind. You just need to learn the piece, okay? Yes, one day, hopefully, you won't need to write letters in, but who cares for now? 3G, 4 F sharp, 5 E. Okay, so let's do that bit again. Now we move 5 to A. A big stretch. I mean, this is hard. You know, if you're only 7 years old, you know, these are hard stretches. You might hard jumps. Okay, so that was the left hand. Right hand. So we finished there. To a B. Now, I'm going to stay on 5. Okay, so that gets us across the page. We go up to a B. I'm going to stay on 5 the whole time. 5, 5, coffee, tea. Now, do you notice, again, we're using 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to write that in. It's a scale. We're using all the fingers under the hand. I'll show the camera. Look at this once again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put the last line, hands together. All right. Oh, come on. Right, here we go. So. We move. tricky. And again, there's so much technique in this. Look at the three's got to go over at the end. There's so much moving. Take little bits and practice it lots, okay? Just do it again and again. Pick little bits. Okay? Right, we're on to page 2. Thank goodness. Right, so let's do the left hand. We'll stick with the same routine. Now, okay, let me just check something here. Oh, this is annoying. This is so much to learn for a grade 3 here. Okay, I'm just going to get my highlighter out here. What you'll notice at the top of this page is there's this funny kind of, well, some of the notes are pointing a different direction, and I'm going to highlight them. These highlighted notes are played with the right hand. Okay, these 4 highlighted notes are played with the right hand. Even though they're written in the left hand, they're played with the right hand. How annoying is music sometimes? So, we ignore the right hand. Hold. This is normal. Okay, I think we're going to have some more repeated material, which is good. Now the right hand. Now, the right hand starts with 1 on B at the beginning of this page. Might want to write it in. 1 on B. 1 on B! So 1 on B. And we squash up finger 4 to C sharp. T, hold. No, now, that's where, oh my goodness me. I just feel so sorry for grade 3s. I just think this is like grade 4, this piece. So, T, now we go together. Again, if you've got small hands, a 2 is going to be really uncomfortable. You might want to go finger 1. 1, 1, 2, 3. If you've got big hands, 5 and 2 is the best technique. If you've got little hands, 5 and 1. Okay, then we. And what's next? This is. Oh dear, I went wrong. Okay, kind of, that's repeated material, isn't it? So let's put it hands together. Together. Now, boy, do I have to think on that. Okay, bars 17 and 18 are like seriously grade 4 standard, or if not grade 5. So, let's do it again. Together. It's really hard to get my head around that. So you've got the F sharp. So together, D, G, D, G sharp, D. Now, so that's a good little pattern to notice, isn't it? There's a D in between every note. On these tricky bits of music, we have to find the patterns, okay? So it's together, D, G, D, G sharp, D, A and C sharp, and then repeated material. Okay, we're on to bar 21, second line. E, now what's that? G and D. I mean, look at these jumps. This is a massive jump for grade 3. A to G and C sharp. The title of this video is going to be ABRSM's hardest ever grade 3 piece. No wonder you needed a help video. I think I need a help video for this piece. So, E, 1 and 3, A, G and C sharp, 5, Okay, so here, this is bar 23, 5 on D, 1 and 2 on F sharp and A, C sharp, E and A sharp. A sharp is the same as B flat. Many of you will be more comfortable thinking of A sharp as B flat. And look at that stretch. Again, it's an octave. Again, if you can't reach it, you just have to let that little finger go and go over. Finishing on 2 and 3 there, G sharp and B. That is hard. The left hand on that line is hard. Right hand. So that's nice. G, B flat, T, T. Okay. The right hand's quite nice. I mean, there's only one note to play at a time. So just if you're not sure, write the note in or ask me in the comments, what is this note in bar, whatever. Let's try it hands together. Big jump. That will be something you'll need to practice again and again. Big jumps always take practice. I think I played the wrong note there. I'm going to do bar 23 again. I did. I'm going to practice bar 23. That's hard. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it again. Just feels weird. So I always like to look for symmetry when I'm learning a piece. It helps me remember things. So here, 5s together. So I remember that. 5s. 1 and 2. Now, this isn't symmetry, but it's kind of the same, as in black and black. I like to remember when I've got 2 black notes the same. So 5s, blacks, okay, and then something annoying. Okay, so what have we got here? We're on, I missed a finger there, didn't I? So let's do it again. Bar 23. This is the trickiest bar yet for me personally. 1 and 2. We're on 5 here still. And then 4. Okay, and finishing. I'll play that second line again. Oh, just. You can see even I need to practice that line to make sure my fingers know what they're doing. On to bar 26. We're doing well. We're doing well. So, left hand. Okay, we've got this neat trick coming up. It's got like a bracket and a 1. That means your thumb plays across the kind of gap between the notes. You play A and G with your thumb, so we get. Now the good thing is this is repeated material, but it's up an octave. What we've got here, now let me point you in the right direction. Yes, what we've got here is basically the same as the last line of page 1, but an octave higher. So that's with F sharp and D, then with A and D. That's the only difference, and now it's identical. Oh, no, not quite, is it? That's different. That A sharp is different, isn't it? But this is very similar. This is the same as bar 13. Okay, so quite similar there to the last line of page 1. Let's look at the right hand. Now what's that saying? Yeah, now this is a funny thing. Now, I'm going to ignore this. There's a little hyphen and a 4, but I'm basically ignoring that. It's saying I think it's saying to change to 4 on that E, but I'm not going to be doing that. So you've got 5 and 3, 2, 1, and then your hand spreads out one note either side, and then one note more, okay? G and F, F sharp and F sharp. Repeated material. Now, A and B together. Can you see that on my camera? Yes, just about. Hopefully we won't go much higher. Okay, wow, it goes high. So here's the right hand again. Let's just do that again. Okay, now we're going to try and put this together. This looks so much harder than grade 3, I can't tell you. So here we go. Even I'm a little bit nervous about this. Let's see what happens. Okay, I really took my time. I did get through it, but there's so much going on here. So let's do it again, slowly. So there, after that, spread out, and then spread out more. Together. C sharp. We're on the last line. A and F sharp. Just having a quick look. What have we got here? Oh. And right, let's have a look at it. We'll do the same thing as normal. Left hand. So. To that low D, 2 and 4, F sharp and A. Now, I tend to use 1 and 2 here, so I don't need to move. Okay, I'm going to change that in the book. I want to use 1 and 2. But if you can't stretch, it's got to be 1 and 3. If that's too much of a stretch, it'll be 1 and 3. I like to use 1 and 2 because it's already under the hand, okay? And then I do what the book says, 2 and 4. Here's the one I changed, 1 and 2. Okay, right hand. You might find it easier to go 1 and 5, 1 and 5. A and F sharp, G and E. Keep the thumb down as a pivot to find your, oh, it says 2 and 4 there, yeah. So it says 2 and 4, F sharp and B. So I am going to use 1 and 5, 1 and 5. 2 and 4, 1 and 5. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. 1 and 5, 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 1 and 5, hold. Notice how you do not need to come off that D. Once you find on bar 33, once you're on that D, you know you do not need to move. Okay, hands together. The end. Such a calm ending for a very tricky piece. Okay, so let me just face the camera, get this mic so it sounds as good as possible. Thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you made it to the end. I hope you made it to the end of your piece. That is a tough grade 3 piece, and I mean tough. If you look at this year's book, there's a piece called Prelude. Oh my God, it is so much easier. I could show you right now. I just don't even know how they can call this the same grade. All right, I can't show you now. Thought it was on the top of my big pile of books, but yeah, I can. Look at this, right? How can it be? Look at this piece. So easy. From the old grade 3. This is much harder, so be determined. You can get this piece done, and it will make your grade 4 easier, because you've basically done a grade 4 piece, in my opinion. Well done, keep up the good work, and catch you in the next video. See ya!